should they be any of those signs, but they act like one, or maybe they do have what is it called? Just many planets in fire, or they're just fiery person that never stops. And right here next to them, this is you, the Prince of Cups for the water, for all the water in you that we have. And it looks like a great month, I have to tell you right away. I said, when I was mixing the cards, I said we have a solar eclipse and we usually have quite a major changes happening in our lives around times like that. And I see right now in front of me in your spread for September, my dear Cancer, I have the Star, I have the Wheel of Fortune, I have the High Priestess, the Chariot, and this is it, and the Devil is up here in the reverse though. And those are all major arcana cards. So many. When we have so many major arcana cards in one spread, this is a major situation coming up to head in September. And I have to tell you, it's not a negative one at all. Where shall we start? I'll start with you. You feel in this whole spread, obviously everything turns around this person, this fiery person. I have no idea. For some of you, this person is probably your wife, your husband, your child, your partner in business, whoever that might be. It's a very important person, and they're very good with you as well, just as you are with them. You are together, you're on the same level, although they seem to be more mature in some regard, not necessarily age mature. In whatever regard that might be, they may be just on a higher position, they may just have more experience in certain things, but they're great, and you're supporting them. As a matter of fact, though, in September, I think you will show them the way. I want to show you how you look towards the future. They are with you. They're with you. They're staring right. They don't look back. They don't look away. They just straight ahead. They look you in the eyes, and look what you do. You show them a way to somewhere. You want to point them, you want to lead them somewhere, you want to take them. It feels to me, when I'm looking at this here, it feels to me like you want to take them somewhere. And because in this particular spread, I always say, look, this is the future, this is where we go to, this is where we come from, this is the past. You look absolutely positive towards the future, and you want to lead them there, you want to go there. Do you want to see yourselves here? Maybe it's worth having a look. Where are you headed, you two? You two are to, I don't know, you're aiming for something. You're aiming for something in the future. And I mean, there is one thing that it's so obvious in this spread, and this is either travel or simply moving towards success. I mean, we have two travel cards, really, just as simple as that. And these are both the Chariot and the Six of Wands, the Six of Swords. Both travel cards. As you can see, in one card you're sitting in a ship, in a boat, and on the other hand, on the other one, you're riding a chariot, you're riding the horses. And both cards, talking, the Six of Swords usually talks towards movement to better times and all of that, just leaving bad times behind. But when I get the Chariot as well in the same spread, then it really tells me that there is movement. There will be quite a lot of movement in September. Maybe some of you are going on holiday, but I mean, I have to be honest here. The way I feel about this spread is not like just simply going on holiday. Not really. This feels like major, like all the cards are major. Like the High Priestess is major. The Star is a major kind of card. Those are big cards. This is a big thing here. The Star comes up when one... this has been, whatever movement that is, here and here, together, you two together towards the future, whatever movement that is, this has been, my dear Cancer, a long time wish of yours. You always had that wish. It's coming through. It's coming through, and it's coming through in September. You are represented in a few suits. Even though you may not be as mature in this regard, this spread is in, let's say, this may be just movement towards better future together, let's say towards a new home, although I don't see the home here, but I see the movement. And usually when the Chariot turns up, it shows me that if there was something stagnant, something was, and surely was there something in the past, because I can see the Devil. I can see you both in the past as if you have been obsessed with some negativity, or obsessed with some thoughts that you will probably never be able to make this happen. Whatever we see now here in the cards, in the spread for September for you. And now, those negative thoughts, I'm very happy that you have managed. Look, it's everywhere I look, it's both of you. Here with the Devil, here you're together, and even here you are together. The thing is, whatever was stagnant, whatever was not moving forward, whatever you could only see in a very negative way, and in a very I cannot get rid of those thoughts. I cannot stop thinking about it. I don't think it will happen. I don't know how to make it happen, and all of that. This will probably never happen to me. Well, there it is, or to us, basically. It's rather more important to say to us. Now, finally, it's not even suddenly. You've been, who knows, preparing for how long to get on that boat and leave the bad times behind and simply move forward. Using your intuition is one of the main, this is your intuition, and this is your Cancer. A fire sign hasn't got this much intuition. Only Cancer has it. Can you see the moon? You are ruled by the moon. It's right here. It's a new moon. Oh, and by the way, when I say the new moon, we have a solar eclipse on September 2nd, and every solar eclipse is a new moon. a powerful new moon. And if you ask me now, well, really, when will we be able to move forward? When will, right at the eclipse? I think very close to the eclipse you will be able to see it. I see the same moon here, as a matter of fact. Here, look, it is right here. That's a new moon. And you know, it probably is rather a little difficult to believe in the beginning. And because I can see the wheel of fortune in the reverse here for you. And when the wheel of fortune is in the reverse, it says, you know, what comes up must go down. But in the same manner, the only other card in the reverse is the devil. And this is like, oh, that will never come up for us. Like, you know, so there is something like, maybe, you know, even the wheel of fortune, sometimes it's like when we have to spin the wheel, and like in a lottery, and it's one of these things when we always say, oh, I'm never going to win it, but I'm going to play it anyway. So this is exactly what you do. You may say, we're never going to win the lottery, but you go and you play the lottery. So this is what you say, no, we are still going to do it. And I think I'm not promising you a lottery win now here. I don't see any coins and pentacles and stuff like that. And the wheel of fortune is in the reverse. But I'm just saying that you're a little bit in disbelief, it feels like. And maybe it's not even you that you are. And when I say you, I mean both of you. But if I have to pick the more optimistic one, that would be you, because I will show you the cards one more time. Here, you look towards the future, you point this way, you say, here, we gotta go, that's our way, and we will make it happen. And you want to drag them this way, you want to pull them this way, and they still, although they are in the upright and they're absolutely positive people, don't get me wrong, they're absolutely positive, they're great, but they sort of still look a little bit back and say, well, but the wheel, like sort of this wheel never came up for us, like it will never come up for us. A little bit still caught up in the past and in what didn't happen, in rather how much, because this is a lot is happening, this is a huge movement forward. And I really do believe that many of you will simply write a successful whatever that is, have a successful business, or get into a successful partnership, or simply leave difficult times behind in their partnership and move forward towards a better, much better future. I mean, we can talk about looking at the cards. I don't think you have anything to wait for in September, really. They don't talk about, but the only thing they talk about, I can see pouring liquid here, I can see water here. and this all speaks about your own intuition, Cancer, and you should listen to it, because you're the one that knows the way to the future. They don't know it. They're important. They are important in this message. They are probably the most important person even in your own life. But you're the one that knows the way. You can see it already because your intuition is so strong. You know it, you can see it, you can look at yourself here. You absolutely, can you see the rainbow in the far away here? You've got the right mixture, you have it, you just blend it together. By the way, when I'm talking about blending together, right now, when I was looking at it, I thought that some of you might really be running. I don't know. Maybe some of you will find the right recipe for something, and even be it cooking or cocktails or whatever that is. Maybe. I mean, seriously, some of you might as well find the right recipe for something, like proper food, and something that will sell. Say you find the right recipe for the best cupcakes out there on the market, or something like that. But it's a great wish. It's a great wish coming true of your great wish of yours. And it's not only your wish, it's their wish too. They want to succeed as well. So I think you will find, if this is the right medicine you were looking for, or the right recipe for that wine, so you can produce the wine. And finally, in September, let's say in September, we get the wine, the grapes for the wine. And, well, at least where I come from, in September, that's the harvest. That's when we get the grapes, and then each family has their own recipe, and we do our wines. And something just now hit me, and I wanted to say, you will find something that will sell. I don't even think, I don't see money here. So I don't even think it's all about the money for you. It's about just producing that right thing, that going in that right direction, moving forward, finally moving forward and getting there, and leaving the old, the old struggle and the old negativity behind, because this is a pure negativity and being obsessed with what we can't have. And this is as well a little bit of negativity here, because why is the wheel going up for the others but never for us? Why don't we hit the jackpot ever? Well, I think you're hitting the jackpot with this recipe this time, and it will. I think September is simply an amazing month. And as I say, Cancer, you are the ones that lead. Never mind how more mature or how more experienced they might be. You are the one, you're the intuitive one. You've got the recipes in your arms. Look, like an old witch, they mix all their stuff and they get the right mixture, so they can simply put under spell everyone they want with their wine. Just fun, just a joke, but it's a great fun. I mean, if this applies to some of you, and I'm sure it will, I'd be very happy to hear from you guys, because it looks like, and I'm very happy for